The Bank of Ghana and the Development Bank Ghana, working with a digital partner, Proxtera, and supported by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, have signed a $100 million funding target to be disbursed to Ghanaian SME ecosystem through the Ghana Integrated Financial Ecosystem. Speaking at an MOU signing ceremony on the sidelines of the 3i Africa Summit, CEO of DBG, Kwamna Duka, highlighted the enormous impact this collaboration will have on domestic economic growth.
It's part of our on-lending funds that we receive from our development partners. So we received in total roughly about, for on-lending, maybe about 600 million. Over the next few years, we're allocating roughly about 100 million over the next few years to this digital platform, because we believe that's the way to go. That we need to move from a traditional method of lending to a more digitized way of lending. Proxtera is actually owned by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. So they're doing two things. They're providing the technology platform that allows the deals to go through much quicker. They're also building at the same time the credit engine that allows the SMEs to be evaluated very quickly by the banks, so that they don't go through the same old manual, traditional, long winding process. But it's a very good question you ask, right? The deficit that we have today is huge in terms of what our SMEs are looking for, and no one bank has enough money to fill that gap. So what does the Development Bank do? We act as a catalyst by creating the right mindset, by putting in place the right tools, by making sure that we only lend wholesale through the other banks. What happens? We're only the catalyst. So if we end up doing 14%, but by doing that we de-risk the environment, guess what? The banks are now more comfortable to come in. And already we've seen examples like that. I'll give you one example in agriculture. In the rubber industry, a few years ago, just when we started, none of the banks were in the rubber industry. So we go in as a catalyst. We start lending to the wholesale. We begin doing business development, building capacity. And now, guess what? We are irrelevant to the rubber sector because all the banks now have the confidence to go in because we have made those first steps.